One of the greatest gifts we can give the world is to get over ourselves, to put down the baggage of our stories and our roles, the identities, the old betrayals, the who we think we are, all of it. When we can start to loosen our grip on who we think we are, we become lighter and clearer. We become easier to be around, and we become more available to other people. Getting over myself has been a process, but there are things that I do every day that help me to loosen the grip. And that's what I want to share with you today. Listen, we all get caught in our stories. We all get caught in the roles that we play, in the happenings, in what we do and what we don't do, in what we have and what we don't have. We carry all of that around with us in this backpack all the time. It becomes who we are. It becomes how we speak. It becomes how we behave. But when we can learn to shift beyond all of that, even for a few minutes every day, to really see and experience who we are without all of that, it lightens our load. It softens who we are. It makes us more flexible, less fixed, and it makes us easier to be around. Listen, I have learned this the hard way. It has taken me a long time to shift past all of these identities that I thought I was. I used to be so stuck on who I was and what I did for a living. I over-identified with being a business owner and a teacher and an author, that it led to everything when I met people. And it shut me off from learning. It shut me down from listening, from being available to others. It's no way to live, and it doesn't feel good. Being fixed doesn't feel good. It feels like we're stuck. It feels like we're closed off. It feels like we're playing smaller than who we truly are. I want to share with you 3 ways that you can start to play with this. And I say play because we don't want to be too serious about getting over ourselves. We actually want to stay light and open and free about it, because we've been stuck and fixated in these identities for long enough. It may take some breaking free. It may take some breakdowns to start to crack through those old patterns. The first way that you can start to get over yourself every day is being in nature. Now, I know you've heard this before, but let's stay with me on this one. Nature reflects back to us who we are. Nature reflects back to us our true essence. So I encourage you every day to get out into nature, feet on the soil, perhaps. No phone, no noise, no nothing. Sit with your face in the sun, or stand in the woods, or on the beach, or in your backyard, or in your city park. It doesn't matter. Being near nature reflects back to us who we are without story. It can be 5 minutes to start, and it can feel uncomfortable. It will feel uncomfortable, especially if you're a doer like me, if you like to be busy and productive. It's not easy to just be still with yourself. When we sit and we do it consistently, we can start to notice our tendencies to carry around our roles, to carry around our stories, to be so overly identified in what we do, who we think we are, what we think we need to do, who we want to become. All of that are just constructs. They're stories. They're not who we are. So sitting with nature wherever you can find green, a tree, some water. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's it. The second thing you can do, if nature isn't available or if you want to try something else, is music. Put on some music, no words, instrumental, as simple as possible. And I encourage you to use a beat. I love drums. Just a simple drum beat, or maybe a sound bath. Anything that is simple enough to allow you to just relax with it. Now, when you're doing this with music, again, we're not doing other things. We're not walking, we're not writing, we're not thinking too much. We're just allowing music to transport us beyond our normal default state of identifying with our thoughts and our patterns and our stories. You can call this meditation, and I talk about this in other videos. Meditation is becoming familiar with, so we're using these very simple methods or practices to help us move beyond ourselves for just a few minutes. The third thing is to do a grounding chore. Now, sometimes I do a grounding chore if I can't sit still, if I don't want to just sit and listen to music or be outside. Grounding chores help us to settle our nervous system, but also help us to not get overly identified in doing. Some great grounding chores are to fold your laundry. No music, no TV, nothing. Fold your laundry quietly for 5 to 10 minutes. Make a soup or make a salad. So you have all the vegetables out and you're quietly, rhythmically chopping, washing, preparing. Water your plants. Simple. Mow the lawn, weed. Do something that keeps those hands busy, but allows your mind to settle. These are ways that we can shift beyond the identity of our stories and our roles, the betrayals and the wrongdoings that we carry around constantly, the needs that we have, the fixed ideas and thinking patterns that we accumulate over a life. This may feel very simple to you, and it is. We just don't trust it. So I'm asking you to trust it. To trust that when you get over yourself for a short time every day, it starts to shake loose those stuck patterns. It starts to break down what you're no longer willing to carry around with you. Or it starts to make very obvious where you're stuck, what you're carrying, how you're shutting yourself down and shutting yourself off from others. And I think the most beautiful result of getting over yourself every day is that you start to hear differently. Your inner guidance. You start to hear a different voice come through. A wiser voice, a calmer voice. You start to be able to discern direction coming from a deeper source within, giving you guidance that you might blow your mind. And best of all, when we get over ourselves and we start to shake loose these patterns, it softens us. It makes us calmer and clearer, more available for other people. You know what it feels like to be around someone who's stuck, who's fixed, who's set in their ways. You don't have to be that person. You don't want to be that person. The greatest gift you can give to others is to be less identified with who you are and more available for what you are becoming. So the 3 ways that you can start today: spend some time in nature, 5 minutes, just allowing nature to reflect back to you your brilliance. Listen to music, drums, sound bath, ohms, anything rhythmic. Do a grounding chore, something simple, repetitive, that allows your body, your mind to settle so that you can experience yourself in a new way. The greatest gift you can give the world is to not be so identified with who you are, but to be open and spacious, calm and clear, available, and definitely connected to your brilliance. I hope this was helpful. Please make sure you hit like and subscribe and check out some of the other video links down below. I'll see you in the next one.